Good afternoon. I'm going to take this opportunity to share with you a wonderful software called GeoGebra. It's a visual learning software that is used for learning geometry, algebra, even calculus and advanced physics. Today I'm going to introduce you to the calculator suite of GeoGebra, the graphing calculator, and we're going to use this to explore the basics of Euclidean geometry. And the basic aspects of Euclidean geometry include points, lines, segments, and we're going to explore those things using the software. So let's begin with the simplest of the elements of Euclidean geometry, which is a point. And we simply create a point by clicking the point here. By the way, if the basic tools are not showing, it's because this tab is selected, Algebra tab, and I'll talk more about it. It's a wonderful tool right here, but we actually want to be in the tools and click on point, and we're going to go ahead and put some points here. Now, if you notice that my x and y axes I've zoomed in enough so that they're showing integers. Um, And so this is where I want to start, and we'll talk more about the windows and zooming in and out. So I'm going to start with two simple points, point A and point B. By looking at this, I can see that the coordinate for the point A is 4, 5, and coordinates for point B are 8, 7. But there's an easier way of doing it. I'm going to click on A, and then I'm going to right click on A and click on settings, and it's going to show me the settings and properties for this element A. And I'm showing the label already. I'm going to move the label just a little bit, but in addition to the name, I also want to see the value, and so it's going to show me the coordinates of this point. I can click on B, and now it's showing me the the properties for B. It should be showing me the properties for B. There you go, right here. And again, I want to do name and value. All right. So I'm going to keep this window open right here. And so what we have now is 2 points. Oh wait, I accidentally made a third point or fourth point. Well, if you make a mistake, you can simply say undo. And also the reason why it's giving me more points is because I didn't ask it to stop. And the way you ask it to stop is either press the escape button on your keyboard. I just pressed escape on the keyboard, and now if I click it doesn't do that. Or you can see if I click on the point again, it's showing me the points. Um, it's adding more points. So either you can press the escape button or you can click on move. I like to press the escape button on the keyboard because it's much easier, and when you're doing a lot of construction, you're probably going to want to put your finger on the escape button so that you can continuously press it as you're working the constructions, because sometimes you have to move things and it helps. All right, so this is how we put points on the calculator window. Now, as you see, this is a very long decimal number. And the reason why it's showing me this long decimal number is because of the settings, and we'll fix that in a minute. But for now, what we can do is that we can put the points on the intersections of these grids, the grid lines. And as soon as I get close to an intersection, it wants to snap to it. So it's a really good thing. And that's happening because the snap to grid is on. So if I take this off and try and move it, it's not going to go anywhere. But if I keep the snap to grid on and move it and get close, it does that. So it's a good thing. Let's keep it on. All right. So this is how we put points on the screen, on the window. If you want to add more points, you click on points and you just click. If you are done, then click on move or press the escape button. We're going to stop here and then continue in just one moment.